So let's try how to drive it. I have to be careful because, you know, I came from Zwolle in Europe and we got the left-hand drive cars and we drive it on the left side, on the right side, left side, right side, on the right side. And is it funny to drive? Exactly it is. It feels like driving a go-kart. The car is so tiny, so I'm touching the steering wheel with my legs already. But it's so funny. You don't even have a windshield, so you cannot drive it very fast, but it doesn't matter because you are enjoying the ride even in a very low speed. So we are on the right place where the car used to be, because barchetta means in Italian boat. So a lot of boats here, and it's an ideal place for me to show you more about this beautiful car. The floor pan and the donor car is Fiat 126. The bodywork is made from fiberglass. To make it more solid and robust, the doors aren't possible to open. So the side of the car is in one piece. There is only something to make them look like there are some doors. When we look on the front side of the car, we can see that the front bonnet is secured by the leather clamps, and when you open them, you should easily open the bonnet. There isn't any other security lock like an ordinary Fiat's. The floor pan is from 126, as I told, so in the trunk we couldn't see Fiat 500 petrol tank as was ordinary in those cars, but the petrol tank is underneath the car like in a 126. Interior is very simple and minimalistic. There aren't any additional features like heating or car audio or something like that. As simply as possible. There are only two very nice shaped sport seats, steering wheel, and that's all. The rear side of the car looks very nice, attractive, and is very cute, and there was a very smart idea from the designers. They used the place where ordinary and 126's the rear seats were placed to create small luggage room or another trunk where you can put some things to the beach. Underneath the rear bonnet there is nothing special, because as I told, the car of this one was Fiat 126, so just ordinary Fiat 126 engine covered by fiberglass bonnet. Simply, handy and practical, those are ideal words to describe the roof, or the better said cover. This cover is protecting the car against the dust and the rain. It's completely covering dashboard and whole interior. So dear friends, we're ending this part when it today began. We are back again in a mansion in the house of a very good friend of mine, Mr. David Arrigo, who's the biggest name connected with those beautiful cars. David, what's the story? What was the beginning of your biggest car love, you can say?
Well, it's a very long story, and I started collecting cars from when I was a little boy, making dinky toys, and then my mother gave them all away when I was at school, and when I got to 18 I started collecting the real cars. But it was much later on in life that I fell in love with the Barchetta.
So firstly you started with the bigger old-timers.
Oh, I had big old cars, yes. But the Barchetta is in the last 30 years, put it this way.
So almost 30 years you are passionate about those
About the Barchetta, yes.
So when you firstly bought your first one, it was completely mounted, or you made
it was number 5 production, made by the Dove Company in the UK, and they made about 10 or 12 cars. Not quite sure how many, about 10 or 12. And then they made about 10 bodies, which they sold to privateers like me. But then I bought from them a mold, a body,
yep,
a template, and then I made 14. So
14.
I made more Barchettas than anybody, but I kept true to the original design, and my Barchettas are original Barchettas. They're not replicas, they're not copies, they are the original thing.
So it looks like it's started to grow. Your passions from year to year grown, and there was still much and much of them. And how the story continue?
But I decided to. I loved them so much that I decided to keep them.
Okay.
And because they were not very well known, the original marketing was very bad, and the original company just disappeared. And I thought the timing was bad in the early 90s, and I thought if I made them slowly and kept them for the future, like for now and for tomorrow, they would be much more appreciated. Exactly. And so that's what I've done. I've kept them. I sold 3 to friends who drove me mad. They had to have one. They had to have one. So I parted with 3.
Maybe in future I will be one of those, because friends, as I can tell you, as I told in the videos, those cars are so big fun to drive, and you can imagine that on this beautiful island there are so much of exotic cars, all the McLarens, Ferraris, Porsches, and all the most beautiful cars.
This takes more. You put a Porsche or a Ferrari and people say,
exactly,
well, they scratch it.
Yeah.
But this car, they say,
exactly
bella
true.
Bella carrozza, bella macchina.
Exactly. It was what I was talking about. Is you know, everywhere where we go today, old people was waving, smiling. The car.
Old people, young people. The design that Peter Stevens made on this car is perfect. Yeah. There are a lot of perfect designs of cars in the world, like the Jeep is perfect, the XK120 is perfect, the Cinquecento is perfect, the Barchetta 595 is perfect. You cannot better the design. It's aesthetically, it's beautiful. It's got a low belt line, and you can put a faster and faster engine in it, and they can go.
How fast as you have drove it?
Fast. And not fast enough to frighten a 78-year-old.
Yeah, because we drove it about, I don't know, 50-60 kilometers per hour, and it was already windy, you know, but for me personally it was nice to drive it slow and, you know, enjoying all the ride. But anyway, remember that you have made one special with another engine or another power
Well, I'm doing one at the moment with an Abarth engine, which will be very nice.
Yeah.
It's going to be maroon color.
But I mean there's only one worldwide electric.
Ah, the electric one, yes. Well, I made an electric one over 10 years ago. And
10 years ago.
Electric cars.
Nobody cares in
Nobody
that
cares,
day.
but today.
Amazing.
The only problem is the cost of the batteries at the moment. But the batteries, I mean, I have it. I had it out a few days ago. I did the VRT, the electric car, last week, and it's fine. I'm waiting.
And I think one of most curious questions, a lot of friends of mine as well was asking me if it's possible to rent one Barchetta, or if it's possible to drive it.
Well, I lend it to friends of friends. I'm not allowed to rent them. I'm not allowed to. But somebody comes, and they are a member of a club, an enthusiast, and they want to borrow one for a day. Join the club.
Okay.
Have fun.
Okay. So
we've taken many times. We've taken as many as 9 at once to Gozo. All my family, and we've had such fun with 9 together. Never see 9 in the world.
It sounds crazy, and I know most of people never saw it. Is only one of these ever in their lives.
These cars are more rare than most cars in the world, including the copies and the replicas. There are under 50, including all the replicas.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, David, thank you very much for borrowing this beautiful car and make it happen, that we can share all that happiness with.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Was very, very nice, and I can share our pleasure
with all your viewers.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Absolutely.
And wish you many happy stories with these cars, and many happiness connected with them, and all the best. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.